Welcome, dear listener, and thanks for joining us.
I'm Yanto,
And I'm Stephen.
and this is a podcast all about the weird and wonderful world of the dark comedy anthology series, Inside Number 9.
On each episode, we'll be diving into another one of Steve Pemberton and Reece Shearsmith's twisted tales, putting it under a lens and examining it to within an inch of its life.
So make yourself comfortable, grab a cup of tea, and join us for The Ninth Degree.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. A lot of people on holiday this week at work, so it's busy.
Ugh, no rest for the wicked.
How about with you?
Yeah, it's just alright. It's just ticking along, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing exciting to announce.
No, not really.
No. Life goes on.
Yeah.
Shall we tell listeners about our hair from last week?
What was it last week?
Well, it was Love's Great Adventure. I mean, I think that's quite understandable. Making a podcast about a show he loves. Great. Adventure, mystery, romance.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Look out for another one this week.
Yeah. As we discuss Lip Service this week, Series 6, Episode 3. Felix is pretty certain his wife is up to something with her boss, Dimitri, so he decides to hire someone to help prove things either one way or the other. When professional lip reader Iris arrives with her powerful binoculars, the pair stake out in a hotel bedroom and start to gather their evidence. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, I think I'd forgotten the twist, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
So thinking back on it, when I think I said to you last week, I'm not that excited about this week. Yeah, I'd completely forgotten the twist. So yeah, I mean, it's quite good.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I like it. I think if it weren't for the twist, I really wouldn't be a fan, because
Yeah.
more a character-y thing is not my kind of cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I think it's quite a fun one.
Yeah, and it's got some sweet moments in it and some good comedy.
Yeah. One of Reese's standout roles.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, interestingly, our location is not the number 9.
I was waiting for you to bait me into having this debate.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that, but yeah.
Yeah, it isn't, is it?
Yeah.
I don't really know what they were thinking.
Well,
But did you notice that the hotel room number?
the digits add up to 9,
They
yes,
do,
I did notice
yeah.
that. And you've trained me now. Anytime I see a number, I'm like, yep,
Yep.
just check if the digits add up to 9. Yep, of
And
course
they often do.
Yeah.
Like the fire alarm is happening at 3:15. Adds up to 9.
Ah, yes, another one. Well done. Well done. Very clever. I suppose the thing is that this late into the show, they're sort of having to experiment a little bit with their number 9s, which is cool, I think.
Yeah.
You know, because you could argue that obviously, you know, their attention is so focused on what's going on inside number 9. So
Yeah.
that works.
I'll let them off.
But we are in this rather grotty hotel room.
It's not the best, is it?
I would say it might be grotty, but it's quite spacious.
Yeah, it's pretty big, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking that, and a lovely walk-in wardrobe type thing.
Yeah. With real hangers, like they trust you with hangers in that place.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, a full-on bathroom with a shower and a bath and everything. Like, It's not some pokey little cupboard. Yeah. And crucially, an adjoining room as well,
Yes.
which will become relevant later.
Yes.
So I was watching this first night. The music is quite serious sounding, and like it looks like it's going to be one of those serious episodes. And Steve starts crying into a pillow.
Yeah.
And then we see the porn, and we're like, oh, maybe it isn't as serious as we might think it's going to be.
Yes. Talking about the music made me laugh in this episode because there's this piano theme that he's written for it, and that's those same like 8 bars or whatever of piano music just keep playing, but in slightly different keys throughout the episode, and it just as a musician, it just amused me. It's like he's just gone transpose that into a different key. Yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah.
It's 4:30 on a Friday.
Yeah. So yeah, Steve's playing Felix.
Felix Hughes. Generic, boring man, apparently this week.
He's quite good at those kind of roles.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, like you say, first of all, you think it's quite serious. You think he might have, I don't know, come to end his life or something.
It could be all sorts of horrible things, yeah.
Yeah. But yes, it's quite unsavoury.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, or whatever he says.
Yeah.
And he finds it.
Yeah. Oh, it's delightful, isn't it? Anyway.
Beautiful. But it's fine. You have to go to the local hedges for that kind of material, don't you? That's where it's normally purveyed.
So he gets rid of it.
Yeah, with like tongs and...
Well, it's a couple of pencils, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which he then later on in the episode he puts in his mouth. So.
Oh yeah, he does. Ugh.
So I think he must have forgotten what he'd been using them for earlier. Charming.
Yeah. But yeah, then we get the best character of the episode,
Mr. Muller. Yes.
Mr. Muller.
Eric Muller, who, I mean, he's almost literally just a Nazi, isn't he?
Pretty much.
Not to put too fine a point on it.
Yeah. Now you mention it.
Yeah. I mean, let me just preface this by saying I love German people.
Yeah.
I know a few German people and they're all really lovely.
Yeah.
And I love the German accent and the German language.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not just saying, oh, he's German, therefore he's a Nazi. But yeah, the way he plays it is so specifically like that sort of Nazi doctor or commandant or something in a camp, you know?
He really is. He's going full stereotype.
Yeah.
And it's like, this character could be absolutely nothing. Like, he's not a really important character whatsoever.
Yeah.
And Reese has gone, no.
Yeah.
I will run with this. There are no small parts and all that.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, the moustache and the glasses, it's so
stereotypical.
Straight out of a World War II movie, isn't he?
Yeah.
The accent is brilliant as well.
And some of the phrasing.
I love when he says, I don't need to check the sell by date on your Lotus caramelized biscuits.
So specific. Yeah.
Yeah. And everything's so sort of calm.
Mm-hmm. And you just cannot leave him alone.
Oh, yeah.
I think he comes in about 5 times within the space of 20 minutes.
It's very Fawlty Towers.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that farcical sort of...
If Basil was German, this would be what would be happening.
Well, literally, yeah. I mean, yeah. Because Basil has lots of things about trying to come into rooms to catch people who shouldn't be in there and stuff, doesn't he? And
yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to it in a bit, but it's a great scene when he comes in trying to find her.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good in, what's got some quite depressing and dark bits in this episode. It's nice to have comic relief to balance it.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
It's nice having him come in.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's great.
It's like even when he's saying what on the face of it is quite a nice thing about, he offers to book him a table at the restaurant and he says no thank you and he's like, this is of no consequence. He says it's such a nice thing, but he says it so threateningly. Like,
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy a relaxing stay.
Make a nice beverage.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
It's like that thing of have a good day is nice, enjoy your next 24 hours of life is quite threatening.
Yeah. I don't know why he's so suspicious of this man.
No.
Is he like this with every guest or?
Well, I have a theory for later about that.
Oh, okay.
Shall I go with it now? Or should we
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, I thought next door is presumably calling reception saying they're hearing all this stuff. So that when the police inevitably call later, Muller will go, yes, he was definitely on his own. No one was involved. Like, I've checked that room thoroughly several times.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And there's no one else is going to get the blame for it. It's going to get solely pinned on him.
That would be handy.
Yeah. So it's much more of an open and shut case for the government. And,
Yeah.
the police and everything.
Yeah.
Would be my guess.
Basically give them a witness for there being no one else, yeah.
Yeah. And Felix gets more and more stressed every time he's there. Like, he'll be like telling the police, oh, this guy was getting more and more worked up every time I saw him. And Muller won't remotely think that's his fault.
No.
When clearly it's Muller won't stop showing up that's causing him to be more and more pissed off.
Yes. So we meet Iris. Well, quote unquote Iris.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's her real name, probably not.
Probably not. Wonderful Sean Clifford.
Yes, she's brilliant.
Special guest star. She's so funny. I keep sort of vaguely mixing her up with the woman from Death Be Not Proud.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
With the funny mouth. They're so similar.
Yeah, that I wrote down. Quirky, very Emily.
Yeah.
Yeah, very similar performance.
Yeah, it really does.
But again, it's very clever when you realise at the end that she's been doing this as a performance the whole time.
Yeah.
She's been putting this character on.
Yeah. It's a extreme character.
Yeah. It's kind of sad at the end though when you realise it wasn't real because she was nice and
she is nice.
You know.
Yeah.
they could have had something.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Poor Felix gets sucked in so quickly.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the jokes about her being a prostitute. Because again, it's what we're watching it for the first time. This woman turns up, and
Yeah.
she could well be.
She could. It's a bold, ice-breaking joke to make, but
Yes. Yeah, and I'm not that experienced in these things, but I don't think many prostitutes turn up in that kind of cardigan.
probably not. I mean,
No, unless
maybe that's what they've paid for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's no accounting for taste.
You also get this thing about hotel kettles.
Yeah.
That, oh my god.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't have any problem believing that's true.
No, neither do I.
But I don't know. I want to know why.
And it makes me think back to all the times I might have used those kettles.
I don't do tea or coffee, so I don't think I have
Well,
to
yeah,
worry about that.
Lucky you.
I think I've steamed a shirt over a kettle before
Oh,
in a
okay.
hotel room, but that's about it.
Yes.
Because they didn't have a trouser press either, because they weren't 4-star.
Yes. But the thing is, the tea and coffee that you get from those is never very good anyway, because you sort of have to use the water from the bathroom,
Right.
which is not good. And then it's just
Substandard water.
Well, I mean, it's, it probably doesn't make a difference when you boil it, does it? But but it,
No. That's the other thing. I know it's obviously not nice, but if someone has been cleaning their pants in there or whatever, at the end of the day, it is boiled. So
yeah, but I don't like the idea.
I'm not really advocating
Don't
it.
like the idea of it. Yeah. I'm not sure what's worse, the peeing in it or the underwear. I mean, they're both as bad as each other, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes me think next time I go to a hotel, I probably won't use the kettle.
Obviously I don't condone it, but I can vaguely understand the washing your pants in it. Why would you be peeing in the kettle?
Because people are weird.
People are just weird, aren't they?
And they're like, oh, do you know what I could do? That would be a laugh, wouldn't it? I'd pee in the kettle.
But why?
And then boil it and see what that's like.
Oh, people are so strange.
People are very strange.
Yeah. Anywho. So we find out that Iris is actually there to be a lip reader for Felix.
Yeah.
To spy on his, as far as we're aware, partner,
Yeah.
Brenda. I can never take anyone seriously called Brenda. I'm sorry if you're called Brenda listening.
It's inherently funny name
It
somehow.
really
isn't
is.
And today's message that I'm going to read out comes from Brenda.
Hey, welcome, Brenda.
Yeah.
Hello and goodbye.
Yeah. I like this idea of a professional lip reader that you can hire.
Yeah.
Presumably it must exist.
I assume so.
Yeah.
They do get them on, you see them in news and stuff when, you'll see, I don't know, them chatting on the balcony at Buckingham Palace and someone will be like, lip readers have said they're saying X, Y, and Z. Yeah, they must exist. It's a really morally dubious profession.
Yes. It's a bit like a sort of private investigator type thing that you could just hire.
Yeah.
But it's, yes.
Questionable.
Yeah. But it's very, well put across, the whole thing of, we can't guarantee this, this amount of accuracy and blah, blah, blah. And it's, yeah.
Especially from live.
She's quite professional about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand, she says she normally does it for, court stuff from CCTV and that kind of thing. That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
But actually doing it live, spying on someone with binoculars, just feels so icky.
Yes, it does.
Especially if you think they're having an affair. That's just inherently gross.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope the blinds do get drawn. But yes, you get quite a lot of humour from her misreadings of things.
Yeah.
The piano, pain au chocolat.
Yeah.
I like that.
So she's trying to identify if it's who it is. If this is the right, if he's got the partner. And Felix says something like he saw her in that this morning. And we obviously assume that was at home. But presumably he's been spying on her as well.
Oh my god, yeah, I never twigged that.
Yeah. He must be just lurking in the bushes or whatever, watching her coming and going.
He is a bit creepy, isn't he?
Yeah. Another nice shout out for Dorothy Perkins. She doesn't get much love, bless her. They're not even that old, are they? I'm sure that's where my nana's party dress came from. Like, it's all old lady clothes, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Old Dotty P, as they used to refer to it.
The name rings a bell.
Yeah.
I see it on the high street, but yeah. I thought it sounded like a funny name for him to have got it from, as in, like, it wasn't very special.
Yeah.
So his wife, or we think is his wife, is a press secretary.
Yes, with this Dmitry Novak, who's does she describe him as political agitator?
That's right.
With very nice hair.
Apparently.
By all accounts.
Yes. It's funny when she says about, your wife has very good taste.
Yeah. Poor little Felix. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you mean him or me?
And she's like, both?
Different ways? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's wanting to find out whether she's having an affair with this Dmitry guy.
Yeah.
And is hoping that if she isn't, then he has a chance. And he's gone to the lengths of hiring a lip reader, which is just a bit weird. But we'll get more into that later. And she starts doing her job. And I don't think poor Felix can really handle it, can he?
No.
He thought this would be a great idea, but when it actually comes down to it...
Yeah, I mean, it must be awful to sit through.
Yeah.
Fair enough if you choose to eavesdrop on what you shouldn't be eavesdropping on, but then, it's your own fault, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is this where we get the return of
Muller?
The wonderful Muller?
Yeah.
The farcical?
Yeah.
Hiding into the bathroom, yeah.
Butler in the cupboard. No, I've got standards. I'll go in the bathroom.
Yeah. She's very Emily when she's like, no, I'll go in the bathroom. She said.
Yeah.
Very reminiscent.
I feel like her, Emily, and what's her face? Shirley Henderson, is it?
Oh my God.
Would make a great little act
Three
show.
sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like triplets.
Yes. Oh, that would be great. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this scene is so Fawlty Towers.
It really is.
It's the poor pretense of bringing the breakfast menu as if there's such a rubbish excuse to come in and check the room.
Yeah.
The breakfast menu, I noticed you didn't have one.
How will you live without one?
Yeah.
And he's not said anything at the time so that he can go away and come back and surprise them at some moment with this information.
It's fantastic. I mean, are we going to call out the price?
$31.99 or something?
$31.99 and a £7 tray charge.
Yeah.
If you wish to stay in your room. And Felix is just like, yes, that all sounds very reasonable. Well, he's just trying to get rid of him.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
It does not, for that. No. If their rooms are this bright and lovely and exciting, then I imagine the breakfast will be equally lovely and exciting.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, I know it's London prices, but still. £32 for a breakfast?
Yeah.
What are you getting? And I imagine Muller's been at reception and watched Emily come in. Not Emily. Iris come in.
Yeah, or she might be called Emily for all we know.
And probably followed her at a distance upstairs to see, or watched on the CCTV to see where she went.
And
then he maybe had to rack his brains and gone, oh, there wasn't a breakfast menu.
What does she say when she turns up at reception? Like, who is she? Because if you're not allowed to have people in your room...
Presumably just walk with intent to the lifts.
Yes.
But he's the kind of person that probably is on shift 24/7 and knows every single person in every single room. So has remembered from earlier that there wasn't a breakfast menu and he's taken his chance.
I love that. I love that he's just scrabbled around to try and find a breakfast menu.
Yeah.
So he can take it out.
We don't have one.
Yeah. I can't stop thinking of Basil and the game's up! Bit of game pie up there in the... The one I love here is he's so funny when he's so sinister and he's like, everything else in order? You don't need any more coat hangers! And opens the door.
That's his big moment. He's about to bust them.
Yeah.
No.
That was so funny. Oh, comedy genius.
But then the best line is the next one.
What's the next one?
When he can't get into the bathroom because it locked itself. But he
I
has the key of the skeleton. It's so stupid.
It is. It really is. Yes. So a couple of weeks ago, we offended all our Italian listeners, and now we're going to be offending all our German listeners.
We're working our way around Europe. We're sorry.
Yeah. Much like Hitler did.
I kept that joke inside.
I couldn't help it.
But yes, he has the key of the skeleton, so he breaks into the in the bathroom. And yeah, he's got excited because there's a bath curtain up, so she must be hiding there.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, we have like a Scooby-Doo style. We'll sneak round to the corner and hide.
Yeah, how he
screen.
doesn't see her out of his peripheral vision, I don't know. Or like the mirror, which must be right there.
Or the noise or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, even someone walking quietly, if they're a couple of feet away from you, you're going to
You
hear
can
them.
sense them, yeah.
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 But no, he has no spidey senses.
Yeah.
And she sneaks off. And he gets away with it. Woo!
Mm. We get a nice bit there after he goes of Iris and Felix just like joking together, joking about him.
Yeah.
Nice sort of chemistry.
Yeah.
And it's like very much like a burgeoning thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's very sweet.
It is sweet. Yeah. Like, if they were both the real people they claim to pretend to be, they probably actually would work quite well together.
Exactly, yeah.
They're both quite similar, but she's got a bit more of a fun side that would make him more fun and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't imagine she's anything like Brenda.
No. Because presumably if Brenda's working in PR, she's probably quite outspoken and outgoing and...
Yeah, and very put together and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Iris is much more timid and... Yeah.
And he asks her a bit about her personal life.
Mm-hmm.
And she uses that cringy phrase, self-partnered.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it is cringy.
Yeah. It's awful.
Single is perfectly fine to say.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, then she just goes off and on about how she's happy. What were we talking about?
Yeah.
Playing the role quite well.
Mm. I think it's around here sometime he says to her, "You're obviously someone who's never been in love." And she has this moment where there's this look on her face. And obviously, you know, there are multiple twists as it goes along. But considering where it all ends up, I'm a bit confused as to what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, whether that was meant to mean anything.
Yeah.
I guess there's plenty of things it could have meant that just didn't come into the story, but it makes her a more rounded character
Yeah.
to imply things.
Yeah, I mean, this person that she really is, that we find out at the end, she presumably has a life as well. So, you know, she could have been relevant to her.
Yeah, exactly. I know we always say about twists have to work both ways, but there's bits like this where you can throw in stuff that makes you question what's going on, that when the reveal happens, don't counteract it, but they don't add to it either way. Like, it still works. It's just there's something we don't know about this character still.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's fine. There's some interesting camera angles. I don't know how... I don't know anything about cameras, but you had Felix on the bed and Iris up at the window, and both of them were fully in focus.
Oh, right.
Even though one of them shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if it was green screen or whether you can have, like... Is a split focus lens a thing?
I think I've heard about that. I think there is a way of doing it,
Must be.
but it's quite unnatural, I think.
It felt weird when I noticed it.
Yeah.
She's got a bit of a blur around the edge of her, and the room's all out of focus, but both of those two are in focus, even though they're at different distances.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop noticing it once I'd seen it.
To be fair, I think if you're having that one shot with her in the foreground, him in the background, and they're talking to each other, it'd be a bit distracting to sort of keep changing focus. So, yeah.
Yeah. She goes back to lip reading what's going on and find out Brenda's making a phone call to Max. This is a great scene. Like, it's such a clever way to do what someone on the other end of the phone saying.
It's very clever. Yeah, I was very impressed by that.
So clever. Like, you wouldn't think there's more ways of doing that than has been done. But yeah.
I feel like it's not quite realistic.
No.
In that she would need surely a second or two to...
There'd be a delay.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll overlook that. Yeah. It's very clever, yeah.
So good. So yeah, you get Iris essentially speaking for Brenda and filling in her side of the conversation.
Yeah.
Almost perfectly.
Yeah.
Great how Felix will just turn around every now and then and go, no, it was this. Like, and correct her.
As if that matters.
As if it matters, yeah. Now, I had interesting thought here. So, Iris obviously isn't really Iris. And she's playing a part here. So presumably, unless one of not Iris's random skills is lip reading, presumably she actually isn't a lip reader. So I'm wondering whether the room is bugged and she's pretending to be lip reading.
Oh, yeah. That would make sense because, I hadn't thought of that. But yes, how can she possibly do that unless she does have that skill?
Yeah. And she's presumably then having to fake slip-ups. Because one of my criticisms, not criticisms, but vague criticisms was going to be some of these slip-ups wouldn't really work. Like, Max and my ex are two one's one syllable, one's two, the mouth, you'd be able to tell the difference, surely? If she's that good.
I suppose so. But then people don't always speak clearly.
True.
People slur stuff together.
But some of these words don't feel like they should have been Of all the words she gets wrong,
Yeah.
it's not quite, it's words that sound similar rather than the mouth is similar for. And I'm like, but that's a bit wrong. But then I'm thinking, if she's faking making mistakes,
Yeah.
she would do it on that way round,
Yeah.
probably, if she's thinking on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
Just the odd one here and there to make it believable.
Believable to everyone except you.
Well,
She can't pull the wool over your eyes.
I'd be fooled in the moment.
Yeah.
My pedanticism wouldn't allow it in real.
No.
Yeah, when I've watched it like 3 times in a row. But yeah, within this chat, we find out that they're not actually together anymore. They've broken up. It's been, I think, 3 months, did they say? And yeah, she's getting a restraining order against poor old Felix.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
He can't accept it,
No.
that it's over.
Did they be together 8 years, I think? They've got a 3-year-old son. Like,
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
it must be tricky.
Yeah.
Not that I'm condoning what he's doing, but
No.
you can understand why it's hitting him hard.
Mm.
And he does deserve a penis.
He does. Don't we all? Isn't there a film where that's a repeated joke? I'm sure I remember watching where someone with a French accent or something is like, you have to have a penis in this world. If you don't have a penis, you have nothing or something. Yeah. I can't remember what it's from.
I can't remember where it's from either, but yeah, I've heard that one before. So yeah, and we find out that Felix has been on dad chat talking to other sad men.
Yes.
And has been recommended Iris's services to find out what's really going on. Dad chat sounds so believable.
Oh, it does, yeah. And it would be sad men instead of competitive women.
Competitive women like Mumsnet, yeah. Have you ever seen, what's it called? The Dull Men's Club?
No.
Online.
No.
And they all just post random stupid things that you wouldn't notice. But it's just like things that are interesting to dull people.
Okay.
And they'll always take a photo of a thing and they always put a banana with it against it for reference.
Okay.
For like scale. It's just this running joke that there's always a banana for reference.
Okay.
For like scale of how big a thing is, even if it's utterly irrelevant to the thing that they're doing. And it'd be like, Dave, 32 and a half. Yeah, I highly recommend. They're very funny.
Sounds it.
I think they are. I'll send you some.
Okay. But yeah, I like how the episode's sort of leading you in this direction of thinking that it's a romance between them.
Yeah.
And that they're two potentially sad people that have sort of found each other.
Yeah.
And they have this lovely connection.
They do.
It's a shame that it gets torn away from you. But So yeah, so they're about to kiss.
Mm-hmm.
When they're interrupted by Muller again.
Yes. He's excited at the prospect of a 4th star if he gets a trouser press in all the rooms.
Can't believe that. I can't believe they've even got 3.
No. But then the size of the rooms will account for lots, I'm guessing.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Maybe he's in the undeveloped wing. Maybe maybe that's just the old bit that looks out of the street.
Maybe.
The other side looks out of the sea or something nice. I don't know. Where the hell they are.
Yeah. But also, like, where they're in like West London, aren't they? Like,
presumably.
Quite judging by the house across the road, it's quite a upmarket area.
Those ones with those giant pillars with the numbers written on are always fancy, aren't they? Yeah.
And then so right across the road is this horrible, seedy, rundown hotel. It's a bit strange.
It probably was like a beautiful hotel in like the 1920s or the Victorian times, and now it's just gotten slowly but surely dropped in quality to the point where it's like this. They've not redecorated it since 43.
Yeah. What's your opinion on irregardless?
Well, I looked it up. It is a real word, but it doesn't feel like it should be.
It's a real... This is... Right, okay.
Oh, here we go. Some more pedantry.
It's a real word in as much as anything is a word if people use it.
Right.
Which is literally where words come from.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Really?
Well, yeah, but, I struggle with this because all my life I've grown up wanting to be correct about things.
Yeah.
Shock, horror, I know. And as I've grown older, I've come to understand that there isn't necessarily a correct way of things, and that so much of language, especially, is just consensus, isn't it? It's just that's how language develops and evolves.
Yeah,
this is a massive tangent. So I get that there's flexibility and that if people start using a word, it becomes a word. But irregardless, it's just clunky, isn't it? It's got the two negative.
Yeah.
It's got the negative prefix and suffix, and it's just.
Yeah. What would Susie Dent say? If you're listening, Susie Dent, right on it.
Well, no, I'll tell you what she says because.
Okay.
What I was saying about, wanting things to be the right way, and like there's prescriptive ways of looking at language versus descriptive. And Susie Dent's always said, as a lexicographer and like a dictionary writer and stuff, what you do is descriptive. You look at how words are being used by people and you record it.
Yeah.
It's not a question of this is correct, this is the manual for how to speak English.
Oh.
So it's more observational.
Yeah. It's that weird grey bit in between it being wrong in one context and it being used wrongly enough that it now becomes right.
Exactly.
When it stops being wrong and it starts being right.
Yeah. It's like the letter H. Lots of people say H and other people say H. And I've always grown up saying H and believing that to be correct.
Right.
And it always irritates me when people say H.
I say H.
I know, I've heard you say it, and I've been like, okay. But
it sounds like it should be the other way around for north-south. Like, it's almost dropping the first sound.
Yeah, dropping the H. But according to Susie Dent, because I used to listen to her podcast she used to do about words, according to her, H used to be correct, I think. I can't remember now, but it comes in cycles. So basically, at one time, H was correct, and then H became correct. And now people are starting to say H again, and so that's becoming more, basically it's just however people are using the words at the time. That was a massive tangent, but it's something I think about a lot.
But there's certain things you can say are wrong. But at what point, like how many times does someone have to say Pacifically before Pacifically just becomes the word instead of specifically?
Well, it's because when there's a clear sort of route to it and then someone's clearly using the wrong word, that's clearly wrong.
But if enough people say it clearly wrong, does it not just become the right word?
But that will happen if that happens, because many words that we use today that are considered standard words today only exist because of people getting them wrong hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
And the reason why certain words are spelt so weirdly is because of people making mistakes hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
So you just have to accept that, that's how we roll.
I enjoyed Dictionary Corner. That was fun.
I know. I could do a whole podcast about that. I love words and things like that.
It is. No, I find it fascinating. Genuinely find it fascinating.
Yeah.
Where were we? What was going on?
Well, Iris is hiding in the bathroom.
Oh, yes.
She goes to the loo, and that gives Felix time to rather cheekily
have a rummage.
Okay, so her phone buzzes, and he glances at it, which I suppose is potentially just something you might naturally do.
Yeah.
But then to actually get it out, look at it, and then go through her bag.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we proved that he doesn't really care about invading people's privacy.
Clearly not, yeah.
Do we reckon that phone buzz was intentional? Like, planted while she was away to make him go through her stuff? I don't know how much of this plan is intentional.
Yeah.
And how much is just a happy accident.
Yeah.
That she just runs with.
It's a bit like, ones like misdirection and stuff where it's like things seem to go a certain way and it's quite lucky. But I think this is a case where she had an overall plan, and then within that it was just, there were different options, and as long as you get to the right place at the end, it doesn't matter.
The whole episode could have gone 20 different ways,
exactly,
so long as it ends up at the same place at the end. So he goes through her bag, finds a USB drive of surveillance footage of him outside.
Yes. Strange.
Which is, pretty odd. But he hides all this when she comes back.
Then he starts trying to subtly sort of question her.
Little things like she didn't know the name of the manager, but she shouldn't have known, but did reference him by name. I don't know if I would have believed, when she said, "Oh, you must have said it," I don't know if I would ever be confident enough in myself to say, "No, I didn't." Like,
well, yeah.
Would you even remember that you had? Like,
no,
you could so easily have forgotten.
You wouldn't, yeah. But that's such a cliche, isn't it? When someone says, "How did you know such and such?" and then they say, "Oh, you must have mentioned it." It's, it's such a cliche.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he starts more directly questioning her, confronting her about this footage.
Yeah.
She seems to get flustered, and she, rather importantly, opens the window.
And wants to make a drink.
Yes. So she claims that she was hired to transcribe footage of Felix to make sure that he wasn't a threat to this Dimitri
Yes.
because of his connection.
So she was initially employed by the rivals, as far as Felix is concerned, Dimitri and co. Do we believe that? Because like I said about the phone call, is it intentional that the phone call directed him to the handbag, directed him to the USB drive, to the footage, that she could then say that was why it was and get him on side and whatever? Or is that just footage that they've been surveilling him with and he's just happened to find it?
Well, part of me feels like it must be deliberate, because if she was really that clever, she wouldn't just leave it lying around in her bag. Yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't really add anything to her plot, does it?
No. I also quite like the idea of when he starts asking her that she has to do a lot of very quick thinking and she's able to come up with this story.
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
She's very on it.
Yeah.
But with what she's planning, I suppose this has been in the pipeline for a while. She's been coming up with all the various permutations.
She's got the backup ideas, yeah.
Yeah.
But so she basically implies that through the process of studying him and everything, she's kind of fallen in love with the idea of him.
Yeah.
And like...
he kind of immediately goes along with it.
Yeah. I mean, she tries to leave, but yeah, he stops her.
She probably, like, bluffs him into this, like that she's about to go, like, "Oh, are you going to stop me?" without saying as such. Make him think it's his idea that she's staying.
Yeah, it's very clever.
Yeah.
They do a lot of this manipulation stuff in this show.
Yeah. And it's so subtly done, but works so well.
It's genius to make a program that you get so much from it on a rewatch.
Yes.
Because it's just, you know, a whole extra layer of enjoyment, isn't it?
Yeah, they do work so well on a second watch. Pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
Because there's so much more to spot when you really know what's going on. How many people will rewatch them, I don't know, the casual viewers, but yeah, for the fans, it's great.
Yeah. So yeah, they, I've written down begin relations.
Right, Grandma.
And they have the wonderful falling through the gap between the twin beds.
It's so good. It's so believable.
Yeah.
I almost think it's not intentional. It was just an outtake that just happened and they kept in.
Yeah. But yeah, humour and laughter is such a great bonding thing. And it makes it so tragic how it goes in about 2 minutes' time, you know.
Yeah.
For him, like, he's got this, he thinks he's found this lovely connection. Yeah. So, whoops, she spills some water. Or, well, it's not water, is it?
No. Whatever drink she's been making goes all over the floor.
Yeah. And, I forgot to mention earlier, right at the beginning when he opens the drawer in the bedside table.
Yes.
Chekhov's hairdryer.
Yes. If it's vaguely shaped like a gun, it counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she asks him to get that.
Get the hairdryer. We're just going to stand over this and try and dry out an entire glass worth of stuff out of the carpet.
Apparently.
Seems a bit of a stretch, but yeah, we'll let her off with it. And yeah, so she desperately wants him to open the curtains because she can't see what's going on in the corner.
It's also orchestrated. She
throws over the hairdryer to him to catch this, and he stands there shouting his wife's name, waving a hairdryer. As you do. And Iris turns.
She completely drops her character.
Yeah. And poor old Felix gets shot. So yeah, the whole episode has been orchestrated by Not Iris as a staged assassination attempt. Well, not attempt, just outright assassination. Where Felix will be the fall guy for it. And he has no idea at any given point in this.
Yeah. I know we were just saying about, you know, she'll have so many different options and stuff, but it is very lucky how she manages to get him to the window with the hairdryer at the exact right moment.
Another good thing on a rewatch, you do notice her checking her watch a lot.
Yeah.
She's always looking at what time it is.
Yeah.
And then they're all coordinated with the man next door that's actually shot him.
Yeah.
And we'll clean up, we'll get rid of the glass that she's drank out of. We've conveniently got him some alcohol in his system and some alcohol tips around to make him look like he was suspicious. He's got a notepad of what they've been saying. He's got binoculars. Yeah, don't look good. Don't look good for Felix.
No. They've done it expertly.
And then we find out that, yeah, it's the government in charge. Government has done all of this as well. Like, it's come right from the government. It's not just someone doesn't like him. And Poor Mr. Muller's just worried about more bodily fluids all over his carpet.
Yes.
I love the ending of this. I think it's so good, and how quickly it changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you realise everything just drops away in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
The last sort of minute and a half is an entirely different episode.
Yeah, I just feel so sorry for Felix.
Yeah. He is a creep, though. We've got to remember
Yeah,
this.
he is a creep, but...
He doesn't deserve to die,
No,
but
he
he is a
doesn't
creep.
deserve that. And yeah, I mean, he has a creep, but he is a creep. He is a creep, but it feels like he has a chance of redemption or a chance of something better.
Yeah. And yeah, he's a creep, but it's only because he's struggling with shock and all of that kind of thing of going through this breakup that he wasn't.
And little
presumably
Dylan
expecting.
loses his dad.
Oh yeah, shit, I never thought of that. Yeah. And I don't imagine that's going to do anything positive for Brenda's career. Because presumably she's going to get questioned and think that she was part of the plan as well. Because she hasn't been working with him long, so she'll be a prime suspect for orchestrating this.
The drama.
Drama.
So when we see, quote unquote, Iris at the end,
Yes.
she's some sort of aide
I assume so.
to the politician.
Yeah. Just a generic government person.
Yeah. Wasn't really
We don't
sure.
really know what they do.
Yeah.
It's a person in a suit that makes things happen.
But yeah, it's really weird seeing her as her real self when you've seen her as Iris this whole time.
Yeah, timid little field mouse, just like...
She had a career as an actress that she could have followed.
Yeah. Yeah, she plays it well.
Yeah.
I think if it weren't for the end of this episode, and the twist, I think, really sells this for me. Because it makes all of the stuff that I'm not as interested in worthwhile.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All of the sort of character stuff. This is not to say I don't like good characters, obviously, but where it's just about people chatting and stuff, I don't find that as interesting. But when it's so necessary for the twist, I can forgive it a lot more here.
What are you going to give it out of 9?
Ooh, this is tough. I really don't know. As I say, if it weren't for the last minute and a half, but can I really give it a high score just for that bit? It's not one I particularly rewatch much.
No.
I'm really torn.
Shall I say what I want to give it?
Yeah, you go first.
I think I'm going to give it a 5.
Right.
Which might seem low. I do think it's good. But yeah, it's just a feeling. It's just, that's where I want to put it, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm going to 6.
Okay.
Yeah. I really enjoy it. I think it's very clever. But yeah, it's just not as rewatchable in the same way for me.
No.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Right.
Oh.
Ask me.
Here we go. Did you spot the hair?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Yay!
I'm pretty
Where
sure I
was
did. It was very small.
It was?
And it was very hard to make out, but I think I got it.
Go for it.
In the window of the opposite house.
Oh, no.
Is it not?
No.
Right near the beginning.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. No.
Oh, my God.
I mean, unless there's more than one.
I swear there's something, right at the beginning when he looks out with the binoculars on his own.
Yeah.
And there's he looks at an upstairs window and then he goes down. In the upstairs window at the bottom, it looks like there's 2 ears.
I mean, there might be something else, but that's not the one that I have.
Oh, no. I was so excited.
Oh.
Go on. Where was it really then?
I'm sorry. It's also a very small one.
Yes.
It's not a physical hair this week.
Oh, is it in the picture on the wall?
No, not quite.
I'll stop guessing. Just tell me.
So when Muller comes in and does the whole bathroom wardrobe situation, and he checks on the hair products, it's a hair product. It's the logo on the bottle of shampoo.
Wow. Okay, that's very good. I need to go back and look at that, and I also need to go back and freeze frame that window.
Yeah.
And see what I was thinking, because I'm sure I saw it and I thought, yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was so excited in the way you were describing it. I was like, yes, it is small. It is hard to see.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the thing, because it was right near the beginning. I thought, there, I've got it. So I just switched off and didn't even think about it. But no, with it being hair products, that's very clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Boo.
I was going to say on the hair products, but it reminds me of when I was on my holiday on the cruise that we had our cabin steward guy every day, at least once, maybe twice a day, came in and refilled our bottle of hand soap. It never got more than about 5% down. But every single time he'd come in and top it up. And we're expecting like one day it's going to be overflowing, the next day the sink full, next day entire bathroom just like open the door and it'd be like The Shining, just like everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, he was very, very insistent on constantly filling up our soap.
Wow.
So yeah, he wasn't called Eric as far as I can remember.
What about the breakfast menu? Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, you definitely win on the hairs.
There's a couple I knew, because that one was distinct and I remembered it from the podcast.
Right, yes.
Same with last week's and the one with the little mask on.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, I don't think I remember next week's or the week after. And both of those could be absolutely anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of an even playing field next week.
Okay.
And speaking of hairs, see if you can spot ours from this week. We will tell you where it was next.
We will. Very quick one this week, but we got a really cool comment on our Instagram, which I just wanted to share, because you remember a few weeks ago I shared a message we got from a listener in Turkey.
Oh, yeah.
This one comes from a listener in Spain. It's from Inma. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but they say, I really love your podcast. It helps me improve my listening skills a lot. Huge Inside Number 9 fan here in Spain. Thanks for the great content.
Oh, thank you.
I just thought that was very cool.
That's really sweet.
Yes. It sounds like you're, learning English or improving English. So I don't know if that means you're going to end up speaking with a half Yorkshire accent and a half Surrey accent.
Team North, Team South. Which accent are we trying to go with?
Yeah. And more importantly, will you be saying H or H?
Oh, thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
Another country off the list.
I know.
We're getting several. This is nice.
Yeah. We're gaining them and then we're losing them by offending them. So.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I can't think of any Spanish characters in the series coming up that we'll be discussing, so Inma is safe.
Good. But yeah, so we're back next time with Hurry Up and Wait.
Indeed. You will have to hurry up and wait for that.
But until then, it's time to close the door on number 9.
But you never really leave, do you?
Thanks for listening to The Ninth Degree. If you'd like to get in touch, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok at Ninth Degree Pod, or email us at ninthdegreepod@gmail.com. You can also leave us a rating or a review wherever you get your podcasts.